Section 1. Introduce myself.
Hello everyone, today I will make a video about knowing myself for English test. My name is 2323106114661. My name is Jessika Stefany Dyana. Everyone call me Jessika, or you can call me JJ. Usually, all my friends call me JJ. I was born in Jakarta at 16 January 2006. For 17 years, I live in Bekasi, and until now, I'm still there. I live with my family. I have one sister. Her name is Elizabeth. And right now she's 16 years old. I come from an ingenious Batak tribe, but both my parents are Batak, but doesn't mean I'm from Sumatera Utara. I just an ingenious Batak tribe, but I was born in Jakarta and I live in Bekasi. I have a lot of hobbies. I like music. I can sing songs, and I can dance too. I've done cover songs and dances. My family, all my family and all my friends really like when I do my hobbies. My dream is that I can make people know me through my hobby. I have many friends from high school. They're really caring and sweet to me. Their names are Ejab, Uput, Shafira, Najwa, Reva, and many more. Very, very good friends. I became friendly and kind person. I am very proud to have friends like them. My favorite pet is dog. Dog is very cute. They have big black eyes and they have very deserved forms. Starting from very large body that almost resemble humans and small bodies the size of a coffee cup. But all of the types that I really like is Golden Retriever breed. Golden Retriever breed. I think the Golden Retriever breed has the most different charm from the others. They have very beautiful fur and golden fur color. When smiling, when a Golden Retriever smiling, is very, very beautiful. Like they smiling like a human.
Do you work or are you a student?
Yes, I'm a student, and I'm still student. Last June, I just finished my education at the high school level and located in Bekasi City called SMA Negeri 2 Kota Bekasi. And now I'm continuing my education by taking Bachelor of Law at the Veteran National Development University, Jakarta, and located in South Jakarta, Pondok Labu.
Why did you choose that subject?
The reason why Now I choose to study law is because there's some discussion that I made. Before I made discussion to enter law, I initially took the test in the hope that I could get into a state university with the major I wanted. But unfortunately, none of the tests accept me with a major in communication science. Like, communication science is what I want. I was very sad at that time. I felt that I had no purpose in life anymore. I felt I had failed in achieving education. I also felt that I had not made my parents proud. But my parents kept encouraging me, and finally, I tried the test again. I took the test according to the major my parents wanted. I complete with my parents' request to do a law degree. They wanted one of their children to continue their work. One of the people really want me to study law was my father. My father really wanted me to be able to continue his work as state employee. He told me to take a law degree so that later when I graduate I could try to apply to the police to continue his work. Because he is police officer, he wants me to be a police officer too. He wants me to work in a place that upholds justice and is useful for many people.
Do you enjoy studying at school?
Yes, of course. I love it. I really enjoy studying at University Development Veterans Jakarta. I had great experience there. Because I go to college there. I know what the college vibe. I've made friends who were really nice to me. I have a few friends were made when our classes were assigned. I found good friends. They named Yasmin, Rizka, Samantha, and Shafa. We made a group chat for 5 of us. We share stories with each other, and we're sharing and helping for homework studies. And when we can very have good intents to see each other, to want to know each other, we became closer. Another reason why I like this campus is that I can use public transportation and do walking exercise while enjoying the beautiful cityscape of Jakarta. Jakarta's public transportation is a very convenient to use, and the fares are very cheap. During the time I went to campus, I only spent 25 rupiah for transportation.
Can you describe yourself as a good student?
I can describe myself as a good student. Overall, I think I was a good student. I submit my assignments on time, and also I do my assignments with a sense of enthusiasm. I also come to class on time, and if I'm late, I apologize to lecturer and explain why I'm late. I also greet lecturers with good manners, and when the lecturer were explaining the material, I listen it well. When the lecturer is talking, I write what I think is important, and I don't talk to my friends when the lecturer is explaining. I also dress politely when going to campus. I wear clothes according to campus regulation, where I wear long sleeves and wear long pants that cover up to the ankles.
When it was?
Describe a period of time from your studies that was the most difficult for you so far, and I should say when it was. When it was is when I turned 16 years old.
Where it was?
When I was in high school, start to get new friends.
What you were doing at that time?
I started meeting a new people at my school. They are very diverse. They have unique personalities. I like them and I want to be them. So I imitate all of their traits, from the positive and negative ones too. I started to follow their style, and I felt like I wasn't the person I knew. I became of the mindset that if I wanted to be cool, I had to be them. I felt at the time I wasn't cool, so I changed it. I changed my personality. I became a person who was quiet to a person who talked a lot. I also often spoke disrespectfully. I spoke disrespectfully because I was following them. I thought they were cool, so I just followed everything they said. And from there, my attitude became, so I became a bad kid. Even my teachers often scolded me because I often spoke disrespectfully in front of them.
What did you do to face the challenges?
I feel like this change in attitude hasn't made me any better. I also feel that everyone has come to dislike me because of my poor attitude. At the moment, I immediately changed my attitude. I think this is not good for a good long time. For a long time. I want to be a person who has a good personality. I started to change. I tried to greet people and my friends in a friendly way and help them when they needed help. I also diligently returned to doing my assignment carefully with enthusiasm. Everyone was nice to me again. I started to not care about the people who made me like this. I started to build myself into a positive person and continue that I want to improve because I changed my attitude. I had friends who were kind to me. My friends started to love me and I did too.
What will you do to avoid the same problem in the future?
I don't want to follow people or others again. I want to be myself. I feel comfortable and don't need to feel rebellious. If I am myself, I will meet good people who accept me for who I am. I will believe in myself and not put others first. I also believe that if I am myself, I will be confident and not put myself down for the others.
What are some essential qualities every teacher should have?
I think teachers must be able to educate their students well. They are the parents of students while at school. They must also be able to teach children to think cerebrally. Teachers must also have a good attitude and love their students because teachers are an example in making a child's character. So, teachers must have skills in knowledge and also have a good teaching skills.
What are some pros of studying on a distance learning course?
The first one is cost effectiveness. One of the main advantages of studying on this distance learning course is its cost effectiveness. While in-person programs can be quite expensive, especially for those who need to travel to access courses, distance learning courses offer an affordable to flexible option. Students can study at their own pace using resources available online. And the second is confidence. Distance learning offers the flexibility of studying whenever and wherever is the most convenient for the student. This allows students to maintain a balance between their personal and academic lives, which is especially benefit for those with family or work responsibilities. Additionally, students can study at a time and place that best suits the learning style and preference. And the third is flexibility. Distance learning courses offer flexibility in terms of scheduling, which can be particularly beneficial for working professionals or those with family responsibilities. Students can choose their courses based on their personal schedules and work around other commitments. And the fourth is personalized learning experience. Traditional classroom learning may have limited option for customization. Distance learning offers students the opportunity to personalize their learning experience by choosing the topics and resources that best suit their needs and interests.
What are some cons of studying on a distance learning course?
The first one is limited face-to-face interaction. In distance learning, students may not get the chance to interact with their peers or professors in person. This can make it difficult for students to form meaningful connection or get personalized assistance. 2. Isolation to social anxiety. Students who take distance learning courses may experience social isolation. This can be particularly challenging for introvert individuals who struggle with social anxiety. And 3 is potential disruption of routine. Distance learning students may have to adapt to a different study routine. This could potentially disrupt their existing routine and require a significant amount of time and effort to adjust.
Does everybody get equal opportunities to study?
Yes, they deserve it. Learning is one of the most important investments for one's future. Learning is something we must do to continue to improve ourselves and fill ourselves with knowledge. Without learning, we're nothing.